know, like the milk primer. I got it from Sephora. I got the travel size. I ripped the top off. Like it's like when you look at the top, it's like under the sprayer, and I
take off the cap.
I ripped the whole shit off.
And Adam said, "You don't beat it." Who don't beat it?
We are recording.
I got the primer everywhere except me. So I
That
wasted
girl
the
in
whole
gym,
thing.
okay.
But I didn't mess up my outfit, so that's a win. That happened on Valentine's Day. I was getting ready for Valentine's dinner, and I ripped that shit open.
Heesh.
So you guys went to dinner for Valentine's Day.
Yes.
Okay, shout out to big gains. Well, I feel like I should pause that, but that's my brother.
Yeah, pause.
No, we
My
had a
brother,
nice time.
man.
We went to a Mediterranean spot called, I think.
Oh, you just giving up the spot on? You know what? That's fine. We release the gatekeeping.
I'm not gatekeeping.
It was
Nah,
good.
he's sick. He mad.
I won't even say where it was at, but it's a Mediterranean spot. They got to figure out how to spell it, but that's the one. Adam chose it because
I like Mediterranean food.
it's so fresh.
It's very good. Yeah, it's so good. I love
And he
Mediterranean
chose it because it reminded him of our trip to Portugal. Because we had some
Would you
really
like to
good
speak on it,
fresh
sir?
food.
You sure? Yeah. Okay. All right. The mic can travel. Okay. All right.
Colin, where you was at on Valentine's Day?
Mind your business.
Not you asking questions from behind the camera and ain't telling nobody where you was at.
I
He's
was
off
chilling.
screen right now.
I was chilling.
You know where I be.
I ain't gonna lie. Valentine's Day was real quiet this year on the gram. You don't feel like it?
I've been off the gram for the last 3-4 weeks. Really just on Wednesdays.
Yeah.
I go crazy. And last week I was kind of on it, but the last few weeks I haven't really been on the gram.
I took
So I don't
January
know.
off.
I did see that a lot of people did, or a lot of women did Valentine's Day photo shoots.
I did
Yeah, I
see
saw
that.
It was a lot of Galentines and surprisingly newly, I saw Galentines and Malentines.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah,
Men Valentine's.
yeah. The men getting together to celebrate Valentine's Day.
Are they like,
I love
Please.
everybody. And
Please,
even
Cash.
if they got it.
Might as well be.
Please.
Might as well be.
Please.
But
I wanted to go back to the girls photo shoot thing, but can we just start this fire or trash? Galentine's
Please.
Day. No, yes, Mario, do I have your clearance? Galentine's Day celebrations.
That's fine.
that's fine. Fire.
Fire.
Women supporting women.
Fellas in the room, anybody want
They
to?
don't got nobody. I'm here for it.
Galentine's Day celebrations. Do y'all think that's cool? That's fire for women to do? Anybody?
It's cool. It's cool.
You gotta
You
be
don't care?
there for each other.
All right, yeah. I don't have no problem with it. Some people, some men think that it's corny.
Honestly,
I'm
it's
just asking.
something everyone needs something to look forward to.
But not really.
This is a safe
You know,
space.
Maury, I feel like I was
Say how
having
you
this
feel.
conversation with my best friend. I was just like, Valentine's Day is just one of those things to me. It's like, I'm not downplaying it. If I have somebody and I'm able to do something, that's amazing. And I'm excited because I have something to look forward to with somebody I like or love. But if I don't have somebody, it's just not a day for me and it's cool. Like,
I've been on
But there-
both sides.
there-
yeah, the
people-
obsession
there-
of being
there
a
are-
part of everything
There are
is,
people who celebrate Valentine's Day and do Galentine's Day.
Yep.
Like they'll go out with their
That's like
friends
being-
and also go out with.
I
their,
still want to see my
because
friends.
most Galentine's Day things
That-
I feel like aren't on Valentine's Day.
Exactly. It's
So-
modeled
Yeah.
that way so more people can participate.
It's like how there's Jewish holidays and I don't celebrate them because I'm not Jewish.
God, be good.
All right, I'm problematic as fuck. Okay, I'm problematic. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool.
Yeah, get your sister. Dog.
It's cool. Am I wrong?
Yo, my question is like, girl.
It's a day of it's lovers' day. It's romantic day. If you're not in
I
love,
got what
but
you-
no,
I got
there's
what you
all
said. You
kinds
didn't
of
need
love.
To,
Yeah,
you didn't
just
need to
not-
summon. You didn't need to summon Kanye.
yeah.
And
We're not going into it.
and
Let's
more
go.
than anything, when it comes to like Valentine's Day, even when I was single, some of my like most memorable Valentine's Days were with my girlfriends. Were like my friends. They were nice. We had good
Trauma
times.
bonding.
We were trauma bonding. We were the one, like, I have one friend, we're not friends anymore, but I still cherish our memories. And we had a Valentine's Day.
Shout out to her.
I hope she's doing good, you know.
Ditto. I have one of those.
No comment.
So like we got together on Valentine's Day, and like that was like one of the first times we like really chilled. But that day we became friends because I was like, oh my gosh, you're just like me. And she's like, oh my god,
But she's not just like you.
I mean, we're different. That's blaringly clear.
They're not like us.
But
I won't say that, but no, we had like a really nice time. We had drinks. We went to this Portuguese spot. We laughed all night. It was a nice memory. Like sometimes being with your friends, like makes you think less about like your other.
Less about what? The fact that you're not in a relationship and you could just chill out today,
and that's okay. But you can still romanticize your life and make a memory.
All right.
You're not barred from making memories because you're single.
We don't have to do the back and forth.
I support the girls getting together. I was just saying, like,
because it's still worth making memories with your friends, and you're not usually even doing it on Valentine's Day. So like, they can
have a girls' night any other day, but I mean,
but if we have a girls' night any other day, why not do it during a time where
I enjoy seeing it though. If you are a girl who it's important to you, it's nice to have support of that community. Cool.
Malentine's Day
Canceled. Trash. Throw it away.
No comment.
Double standard in the room, huh? Not so inclusive, not so diversified.
Hey,
You guys got
Colin,
the news. You
Colin,
guys got that.
Colin.
Y'all got that email, huh?
Colin.
Y'all got that.
Colin.
y'all were
Colin.
copied on that email too, huh?
Are you going to Malentine's?
No.
All right.
But I don't go to.
Adam, you going to Malentine's? Exactly. Like, don't make it a line item that y'all wouldn't participate
but ask
in.
Adam, it's hard for them to show up for me to just pull up if I don't know that there's a grill involved. Like, if there's not like food involved, like I'm probably not going.
Yeah,
so.
I mean, for guys,
I'm already a bad person to ask because why do I want to be with y'all niggas?
I mean, I'm actually all for men congregating
Me and Adam
spending
are actually
time.
the worst type of people to ask.
Guys are so bad about that.
Something like that.
So I'm not against men
brothers,
like getting together and doing like group activities. They should do more of that. But you're telling me these grown men are in a group chat like, I'm wearing red, you wear pink. Let's meet at 7.
Bing bang.
That's why I asked it
because a good person.
I'm just being real, bro. Like
You're a good person.
I'm not hanging
I need them
out
never
with.
doing that shit.
I don't want them to do it really either.
Doing that shit.
I mean, I would like them to do that anytime, just not Valentine's Day, if that makes any sense. Like, oh, it's just a regular cookout? Cool.
Yeah.
Get with the bros. Oh, it's St. Patrick's Day. Y'all gonna get fucked up? Go do it.
Yeah.
But Valentine's Day?
Valentine's Day is crazy. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Because
Valentine's Day is crazy.
At the very least, you gotta be just super metro to do a Valentine. But even that, I don't think you're gonna do that.
Cause like, okay, if you do Valentine's, y'all posting, y'all doing Valentine's? Cause I just can't see that
like,
shit
you
either.
gotta be trolling, bro. Like, you have to be trolling. Like,
I saw it.
I can't.
That's what made me say
it's not.
And like, you was like, oh, they're cool. Or you're like, oh. Like, what was your response?
Look at this.
All right, so fancy sit down restaurant meals. Moriel, I'm just gonna say fire for you because you had a great dinner. Bika, on Valentine's Day, is that something that you want to do? Fancy sit down restaurant, steakhouse.
Yeah, that's cool.
I had lamb chops.
Cash. Yeah. Adam, yeah, we already know. I'm here or there.
Yes, it's not the only option though. Like, it doesn't have to be that.
Well, no, that's why we're saying fire or trash.
Yeah,
so
fire.
I mean, anybody can throw out a date idea here. No, it's not just.
I mean, let's hear it. Like, I haven't had museums on Valentine's Day. You take somebody to a museum on Valentine's Day? I mean, that's a nice memory. I've gone to a museum in February, but not on Valentine's Day. But nice. Rage Room would go crazy. Let's go. Put that on the list.
Rage Room is fire.
I want to break some shit.
For Valentine's Day, that's fire.
Yeah. Did it give out goggles?
Yes.
I would love that.
Cash said that's trauma bonding. It is.
That's gonna be the name of this episode. Trauma bond.
I mean, but like honestly, maybe you should have like a respect for whoever you bring for letting you see like a primal side of you, because like your anger is kind of primal, you know what I mean? When you lose control, you don't like, you see red, all the things that people say about getting angry. If you let yourself like, sometimes I have a lot of composure. Adam actually complains about that with me. He's like, yeah, you probably like should have spoke up more, but you're keeping it cute. I'm like, me keeping it cute is like me not letting it go left.
Or you be keeping it cute
all the time.
I mean, I don't know. You seem outspoken.
I mean, I have my moments, but like,
that's because you see her interact with me.
Probably.
She just let it fly with me.
Yeah.
But Colin, you've made me very comfortable being candid and frank with you.
Yeah.
So that's just.
I mean, that's because you can.
Yeah, that's just a byproduct.
That's our relationship.
Yeah.
Respectfully.
Yeah, but most of the time, I'm like holding back.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, "What you holding back for?" I'm like, "It's just how I'm programmed." But I maybe I should stop.
So Adam is the one that messed things up.
He's like, "Why don't you be more audacious?" I'm like, "How?"
You gotta have balance in a relationship.
Man, I want y'all should play like y'all should go to like the world championship of like couples Scrabble.
We play word games.
Y'all would kill.
Listen,
he's better at Scrabble than me.
Are you kidding? You wanna ruin your day?
Play word game with me.
Send Moriel a word search a word search invite. You wanna just feel horrible about yourself as a person?
Nah, Moriel's verbiage is crazy.
You thought you had a great round. 16 words. Here come Moriel. 48.
In 2 minutes.
Woke, sell us up.
Her brother is in the back like every time.
Because my family, we love word games, but I be icing everybody. Like mom, dad, uncle, and anybody
You gotta
can
play
get it.
Connor mom.
I have
Mama
no
or
qualms.
go
I'll
crazy.
play her. I'll play her today. What's her number?
We'll set it up.
Moriel, something about you just gives like
Mama Or was a law secretary. I just want you to understand.
Your talent is really supposed to be
saying?
doing like
The vernacular is impeccable.
it works great in the field that you're in, but it could also be in like something crazy. Like, you know what I mean?
I could have probably been like a marine biologist or something.
Well,
That's what I always wanted to do. Like,
I
if
geek
I
out
ever
on
had
stuff
to go back
really
to school,
bad. Like,
in a great
I would
way,
want to be a
Thanks.
marine
like in a
biologist.
great way. I mean that as a full compliment.
I mean, I think I could have done something like that only because I did like science. I got like A's all through high school and stuff for that.
I'll tell you one thing: you would eat somebody's ass up in court. A lawyer.
My law teacher, I took media law, which is very prevalent now. Like,
Colin, you would too, though. You're very good at factually. I tell you this all the time. At factually arguing.
And I argue facts that aren't really facts.
but that's what people in litigation have to do. But my media law teacher asked me, "Are you gonna go? Do you think you should? Have you considered law school?" I said, "No, Ivan. It's too expensive."
I was on a debate team in college and high school, but y'all can see that.
Yeah.
I'll go all the way, even if what I'm saying ain't even there.
But you know what?
You came with the ratchets today.
One thing I enjoy, because you always get louder, and I understand, but like, and you don't knock me off my square when you get louder. I just be like, yep.
No.
I'm just listening.
You don't strike me as the type that would get knocked off by that at all.
No.
It's a normal habit of me, though.
But like, that's just how you talk. So I'm just like, yeah, be good. But as soon as you stop, I got
I'm about
something.
to kill your shit.
Get your shit off.
You give that.
So, on that kind of topic and that kind of thought, what do y'all think? Like, if like your man loses like a parlay, like like we just talked about the Super Bowl, like earlier in like the main part of the episode, like
how much money we talking?
Like,
how much money you lose? Like, cause that matters. Like,
I mean, say he lost on he did a few parlays, lost maybe $40-50.
oh, that's not that's okay. If you add a zero,
but he could have won $15K.
Listen, you can't lose rent money. You can't lose bill money. If you lose $40 and you got it, fine. But that's one of my like deal breakers. I'm not dating no gambler. Because if you lose my house, I'm going to you up. And that's just that.
Listen.
That's it. But people's gambling goes out of control. When you always think you're programmed to win and you be losing, and like the stakes keep going higher and higher and you keep losing. Y'all saw Hidden Gems. I would have beat his ass.
You know what it is too? I think also when the person that's gambling is very in tune with what they're gambling on and they feel like the outcome should not have been that. Like losing is one thing, but when you think you're the coach too, it's another.
No, it's delusion. It's delusion.
That's the synopsis of my last relationship.
Okay.
Yeah.
So are you okay with losing $40?
Oh, he know.
In post production.
He know.
I mean, just that's just.
I don't care if he's got thousands
This
to
was
lose.
a question that was sent in.
No,
submitted.
It's not okay. $40, alright.
Well,
you start losing hundreds of dollars, you gotta stop.
But
what if his team loses?
I say that in reference to the question you asked, right? You said, how do you handle like after that? For me personally, you got 45 minutes to an hour to clear this shit up before you're annoying me. Right?
His ass better be in that bed.
Yes. Right. So, see, like how I said the synopsis of my last relationship, the problem wasn't actually the gambling. It was the attitude that came with it, right?
Oh, because he's
So
pissed.
you lose. Now you leave.
Now you gotta take it up. Now you try to.
Like, don't piss me off. Don't piss me off. You lose. Now I walk in the house. Hey. Like, don't do that. You got 45 minutes to hour to clear this shit up before I clear this shit up. And if I gotta clear it up, it's gonna be bad. Pop.
I'm not gonna lie. Like, I was on the way to the Usher concert, right, in Philly.
Oh, I would have loved to be there.
Listen. I was a +1. So I'm on the way down there, and I had a parlay in play. I could have cashed out for, I think, in total I could have won like $500. I could have cashed out for like $200 or $280, $300. I'm like, this is guaranteed to finish out and hit. I don't care. Going to the show. I come out the show. Like, man, let me check my FanDuel account. I know that I know I got at least 500 something.
That shit said 0.00.
Exactly. That's exactly what it said. I almost threw my phone across that parking lot.
I've been in the FanDuel parking lot. I know the one.
No, not FanDuel. I was in Philly.
Oh.
I was at across the street from Xfinity Live.
I ain't gonna lie though.
You saw that love hurt shit? That shit hard.
I ain't gonna lie though. The ones that I can't understand, the crazy part is losing a large amount of money.
Michigan not covering in week 1 of college football hurt.
Yeah. Losing a large amount of money is one thing, but one thing I can completely understand is stuff like, like betting on Patrick Mahomes' performance in the Super Bowl and him being doo-doo like he was when he's never that. I could understand that. That would piss me off.
He was pretty ass this year.
That would piss me off.
He's been kind of ass the last 2 years. Last year in the playoffs he picked it up, but like last year, I'm not gonna hold you, was not his best year. No. And this year was also not that good of a year.
But he's very young, so hopefully.
But nobody expected Kansas City to get whopped and play that bad, and like and honestly,
people left early.
So losing a money line is one thing, but if you did like a point spread or something, and he did what he did,
this ain't a sports show.
Yeah.
But I will say, it wasn't as it seemed. The average person going to be like, "Yo, they played horrible." That was terrible coaching, and Patrick Mahomes himself was just like, after like the first quarter, he just lost. He was completely lost.
And sometimes you're playing mentally as much as you are physically, Mm-hmm. And I guess what I was going to say, man, I got to stop smoking weed. I forgot. Definitely forgot.
All right.
No, I was expecting them to come back in the fourth. That's what I was gonna say. But yeah,
They started.
Not when the score hit 40. That shit was.
yeah.
By the time they got to the fourth, it was nothing they could. They couldn't. It was impossible.
After the first drive in the third quarter, I had my lighter in my hand and I threw it against the wall that my TV was on, and it hit the wall, and it flew all the way across my living room and hit the other wall. That's how hard I threw my lighter.
I mean, but like my question to you as a gambler is like,
couldn't
when
find
you
the
saw
lighter
that
for
you
3
could
days.
take something, $200 wasn't enough for you to cash out.
That's where y'all be losing me at.
No, because it looked guaranteed. Like that when I went my specific thing, because that wasn't like on one player, that was on a score. It was a highly ranked college football team playing against a not anywhere type of ranked college.
But anything can happen. That's why people bet on sports.
Yeah, I know that, but I was expecting them to finish out the game in the way that they typically would have, and they would have won by more than 3 points.
So
Against a
how much
team
money could you have won
they should
versus? So you could have won the 500 and
I
you
coulda
could have
won
cashed
500.
out
I
at.
could have cashed out at about 280, 300, somewhere in that range.
Man, I like money too bad. I would have cashed out at the 300.
Scared money don't make. And I was driving. I was in Philly when I checked it. Like I couldn't do that.
I love some guaranteed money though.
One time,
Scared money
I was at the
don't make
casino
no money.
with a group of friends, and you know, like at the blackjack table when you control the table as a group.
Yeah.
And I'm hot, like I'm up. Everybody's
That's how
doing
you're supposed to
whatever.
play blackjack.
And I was like, yo, if I get to this amount, I'm
out.
out. Right? And you know, when somebody gets up from the table and break like the cord, like it just messes everything up. They got so mad because I pulled out, bro. I made $1,500 off of $70, bro. I am out. They got so mad that I got out, and everybody was so mad because after I came out, like it messed up their vibe and like they started to decline. The whole car ride, everybody quiet. I'm like, I don't care.
I got my 1,500.
Like, I'm not saying
you-
that.
Period.
You should have just broke.
I was on the blackjack table with
I'm not
Adam.
gonna lie.
I lost.
I'm not gonna lie. I'd have been like, I'm gonna break everybody off 100.
Nah.
Because I told them to get up when I got up. We were all up.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, we were all up.
Okay.
And they said me getting up made them start to lose.
But they should have got up too.
Should have got up too. Not my
Greed
fault.
will imprison us all. Sorry.
Right.
Rush
I was like,
hour three.
listen.
Yo, my boss quoted Bad Boys 2 like 2 weeks ago. And I looked it up after, and he said that shit verbatim. He got it like exactly right. He was like, "Yo, what's the shit? You remember it was Bad Boys 2, so this is the one with the cartel owner." And he's talking to one of his henchmen. He's like, "Is that still a problem?" And Carlos was like, "Yes." He's like, "I know it's a stupid problem, but it's a problem nonetheless." I hate stupid problems, and we have so many stupid problems at my job. He even said Carlos. I was impressed. I'm not saying you come to the cookout.
I like
I'm just
people
saying.
that just like do live movie quotes or like randomly scream out certain song lyrics.
Yeah. He was like very close to having conniption because of how stupid the problem was, and he calmed himself down by
By
saying
just doing
movie.
it. It's almost like an intrusive thought, but it just makes the situation so much easier because, like, you know, you can just kind of diffuse the situation. Like, I just walk around and randomly scream out Trash Cassidy battle rap lyrics all the time. I was literally just talking about this.
Trash Cassidy battle rap lyrics.
Yep. Just randomly in the middle of the day, I just scream out, "Nigga get shot with or nigga get hit with the butt and then shot in the face." I just walk around the crib and just say that
Cassidy
randomly.
had one of the biggest declines ever. I hate that for him.
You know who's directly behind him?
No.
Joel Santana. I
Yeah.
never thought I would see Joel Santana.
Yo, this is so
And I
off.
think, but I love Cameron's new. Cameron has his own separate like show that he's doing now. Not just the one with Mace. He has another one that he's just
They
doing
just
by
signed
himself.
a nice deal.
And he just shout out to them. But he was talking about early memories. Somebody asked him about early Dipset memories. He's like, all right, well, a lot of people don't know. Like Joel's is just didn't go to school. Joel's is super smart, but he didn't go to school because number one, he's lazy, and number two, he went to school in Spanish Harlem, and he didn't speak Spanish. And most of the teachers and all the kids in the school spoke Spanish, and a lot of stuff is being done in Spanish. And he's like, yo, I can't learn. They all speak in Spanish. So Joel's was out was like in like Chicago, Ohio, wherever, living with Cam and stuff. He's like, yo, Joel's is lazy. Like, a lot of people do not know this about Joel Santana, like, and like Santana Town, like that song came about because they were like, "Yo, we about to go to the club," and they're like, "Joel, did you write the song you supposed to write?" He like, "Nah." They like, "Well, you're not coming out," and like, nigga, we gotta go to the radio station at like 8:00. Nigga, like, you better have the song done by the time we get back. And they came back and like he had a banger, like same thing with like Dipset anthem, like I think, or something like that, like.
I mean,
Like high pressure.
he does
situation
work
from
under
him
pressure
being
well.
lazy.
Yeah.
So without when the whole Dipset thing kind of folded, you could see like Joel's was kind of always just kind of like in the, like he never really like tried to be.
I saw a discussion.
I wish he did.
I saw a discussion around them that I found interesting, where Jadakiss' son, I can't remember his name, Jaywan. He said that he felt they would have probably lost regardless, but he felt a major reason behind why Dipset really lost to the Lox is because they didn't let Jimmy lead in like his songs or whatever lead in the show. And he said everybody knows that Jimmy is really like the best artist in Dipset. And I was like, that's subjective.
Jim's new music, yes. Like who's the best like right now? And I talked about this when I did like a little solo jump with just me and Z. I think right now, who's currently the best rapper out of Dipset is hands down Jim Jones.
Y'all remember Day and Night remix?
I was about to say, but there was a point.
His last 2 or 3 albums, his last 2 solo albums, not just the compilation albums have been cool. He's done with like other New York artists, but his last 2 solo albums have been amazing.
Yeah, I would say Jim has the most like hit records probably.
No, Cam has the most hits.
Well, yeah. Yes, that's true.
Jim has We Fly High.
But he's like honestly one of the most consistent because he's still making music now, whereas other people aren't.
It's crazy because like Joel's decline was so like quick and drastic. He had a high projection on him. Like I don't know.
Y'all remember Dead Presidents?
I don't think Joel's ever cared to be a star. That's my thing.
At one point, he was like top 10 in that Lil Wayne era. Like
women,
Yeah.
women like my sister had the biggest crush on like all her friends, like everybody, like I just know women love Joel Santana.
They do,
like, and we're not from like there, like up here, so
Yeah.
You know what? I'm not even gonna say who's to blame, but I'm gonna point a finger, and that's that.
People like pointing fingers, but nobody points fingers at the artist themselves. Like I say, if he's just didn't make the effort, he didn't make the effort.
That's facts.
And that happens with some people. Like some people don't want to be massive stars. Some people don't want to be extremely rich. Like it comes with a lot of problems and issues that certain people don't want to deal with.
I could have forgave him for anything but losing his teeth.
Ooh, yeah.
Them drugs. Leave them drugs alone, bro.
Child, no.
All right. Not
chill.
speaking ill about,
I love
Joel. So it's Woah Chill Wednesday or the Woah Chill podcast. But it's not even really Woah Chill Wednesday anymore. We just kind of Woah Chill podcast.
Period.
Thank you guys for pulling up. It's been nice, man.
Thanks.
First pod of the year.
I'm starving. I need to go.
Yeah, I'm starving as well. All right, well, we're going to pack it on up. Thank you guys for joining us. Until next time, we'll see y'all later.
Bye.